Best new release manhwa or manhua that will keep you hooked from the start. Buckle up and get ready to binge, because these new manhwa and manhua series will leave you absolutely hooked. From thrilling action and captivating fantasy worlds to laugh-out-loud comedy and heart-pounding romance, the creative stories and gripping art styles of these comics will pull you in from page one. With these page-turners full of lovable characters, unpredictable plots, and irresistible drama, you will lose hours diving into explosive new worlds and cheering on badass protagonists. Before I begin, be sure to subscribe and also like this video if you want more manhwa list. Starting off with our number 10, Martial God regressed to level 2. After humanity is destroyed in an intergalactic game called Battle.net, only one person survives. Martial sent Seong Jihan. His skill's nameless divine art allows him to resist the game's deletion of humanity. Now humanity gets a second chance, as Seong Jihan, the only one to have completed the game, goes back in time. With his knowledge of the future, he is determined to change humanity's fate this time around. This action-packed manhwa follows Seong Jihan's journey as he uses his formidable martial arts skills and foreknowledge to overcome threats, protect humanity, and steer them toward a better destiny. With vivid fight scenes and an engaging time travel premise, Martial God Regress to Level 2 is an exciting manhwa sure to hook readers from the start. Number 9. This game is too realistic. Chu Guang finds himself transported to a post-apocalyptic world where he stumbles upon a high-tech shelter. Realizing the potential, he sets himself up as the administrator and tricks players into working for him under the guise of a game called Wasteland Online. As the players battle mutants and monsters, Chu Guang uses their efforts to level up and build the strongest base in this dangerous new world. With clever schemes and strategic gameplay, he exploits the players to gather resources and expand his power. However, maintaining control and keeping up the charade becomes increasingly difficult as the game starts to feel all too realistic. This comedic manhwa subverts gaming tropes with an eccentric anti-hero navigating a cutthroat virtual world that blurs the line between game and reality. Number 8. I Am Not a Demon. Fang Chen finds himself abruptly awakened in a world overrun by demons. Forced into a contact with Omnius Killing Devil in order to survive, Fang Chen must slay all the demons to unlock new skills. Though reluctant to kill at first, the endless hordes leave him no choice if he hopes to become strong enough to turn the tide. As Fang Chen battles through this nightmarish landscape littered with demonic foes, he slowly begins to tap into his own latent power. With the world plunged into darkness and devils running amok, Fang Chen is determined to grow stronger by any means necessary to take down the demon overlords. I Am Not a Demon follows one man's bloody path of vengeance in a harrowing demon-infested world. Number 7. Blade Depth. In tumultuous times, a cryptic swordsmith known only as Single Blade Man emerges to bestow fated swords to destined warriors. Asking no payment, he leaves prophecies that come true when he returns to collect a blade fee. Shu Yu, born to poverty, is gifted the legendary sword Mu Cheng and learns of his extraordinary destiny from Single Blade Man's prophecies. With his new powers awakened, Shu Yu fates transforms as he sets out to fulfill the prophecies. However, the price for the sword and prophecy is steep when Single Blade Man returns to collect. This action-packed manhwa follows Shu Yu on his journey from humble beginnings to become an epic hero, all while trying to evade the mysterious debt owed for his powerful sword. Number 6. Panty Warrior. After being rejected by women one too many times, Otaku Parsley decides to become a hero himself. Managing to scrounge together only a top half of armor, Parsley heads out bottomless on his quest. Though lacking pants, he remains convinced the cool-looking top armor alone makes him heroic. As he tricks victims with his facade, the number of people deceived by the Panty Warrior rises. Undeterred, Parsley is determined to defeat the Demon King and become a true hero. With his quirky band of companions joining his absurd adventure, Parsley faces obstacles that challenge both his lack of armor and lack of skills. This comedic manhwa follows an eccentric would-be hero who embarks on a hilarious quest to save the world while refusing to wear pants. Moving on to our number 5. The player hides his past. When the virtual reality game History of Arcana Continent merges with reality, players find themselves synchronized with fantasy characters. Average salaryman Lee Hyol becomes his middle school role-playing creation, the boastful demon hunter Granville Cloudy Arpeos Romeo. Though mediocre in real life, as the sole demon hunter in this new world, Granville gains immense pride battling hordes of demons. Armed with knowledge from his past life, Lee Hyol leverages his gaming experience to tap into Granville's dormant potential. What begins as an embarrassing characterization from his youth transforms into a source of strength. This comedic isekai manhwa follows an unimpressive office worker who reinvents himself in a virtual world as a flamboyant demon-slaying hero hiding a secret past. Number 4. Dragon Devouring Mage. Russell Raymond, the fallen scion of a founding family, is a third-rate mage relegated to mercenary work after expulsion from Magic Academy. When his mother's heirloom ring reacts unexpectedly, Russell finds himself regressing back to his school days given a second chance to revive his family's legacy. Empowered with foreknowledge and a stock of mana stones, Russell sets out to overcome the fate that previously weighed him down. Returning to academy life, he navigates social hurdles and academic challenges determined to reach his true potential. With renewed resolve, prodigious skill, and some cunning tricks, Russell upends expectations, astonishing allies and rivals alike. This action-packed manhwa follows a mage's against all odds quest for redemption, powered by a miraculous opportunity to soar like the dragon he was meant to be. Number 3. A Night with a Time Limit. After being transported to a fantasy world, Levi's Cloyd discovers his life now has an expiration date. To extend his limited time, he must slay magical beasts and absorb their energy. Fueled by the motto, "If you are going through hell, keep going," Levi perseveres in the face of his curse. When he saves a kingdom's princess, he is granted the title of Time-Limited Knight. Though a formidable fighter, Levi struggles to balance his duties as a knight with his need to hunt beasts and prolong his life. With loyal companions who know his secrets, Levi's walking the tightrope between maintaining appearances and pursuing his own survival. This gripping manhwa follows a knight racing against the clock in a thrilling isekai adventure. Number 2. Control Player. After reaching the pinnacle of his fighting career, Ultimate Fighter Young Min retires from competitions, bored with his dominance. Craving excitement, he is provoked into playing the virtual reality game Final Saga, despite his inexperience with gaming. Starting over as a total novice named Leon, Young Min must master the game's mechanics through trial and error. Lacking knowledge and skills, he steadily learns the ropes, building up strength and technique from the ground up. With his formidable real-life physique giving him an edge, Young Min slowly gains proficiency in this unfamiliar world. Through hard work and perseverance, he claws his way up the ranks, reinventing himself as he embarks on new virtual adventures. This engaging manhwa follows an elite fighter who starts over in a VR game, determined to regain his mastery through sheer grit and determination. And finally, number 1. I'm really not the villain. In a world shrouded in supernatural fear, awakened humans rise up as heroes against encroaching threats. But unlucky Elin fails to gain powers in time and is killed battling a demon boss. Reborn unexpectedly, Elin obtains the abilities of a villainous overlord. Though originally ordinary, he is now the lifelong nemesis of countless mighty heroes and demons. As supernatural factions converge to oppose him, Elin embraces his newfound might. What began as a second shot at life transforms into an epic struggle for survival and power. With the odds stacked against him, Elin walks the fine line between exploiting his evil gifts and losing himself to corruption. This manhwa blends fantasy, action, and comedy following an accidental villain who must battle prejudiced heroes while clinging to his humanity. And those are just a few of many fresh and addictive new manhwa and manhua that you absolutely need to check out. Once you start reading these gripping stories, you will get stuck right in, powering through episodes at lightning speed. The vibrant art will pull you into fantastic realms, while the lovable characters will make you laugh, cry, and root for their success. And let us know in the comments which new manhwa and manhua have hooked you from the very first page. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more recommendations on the best new releases that you can't put down.